He had no choice. I did, by the way, sort of get victory on this. So I will give credit to him. Andrew Bosworth, about a month ago, did post on Twitter. He said something like, you can pull up the exact one if you want and put it up on the screen. He said something like, I want to apologize to Palmer Luckey. I've been saying things about him in the past that weren't true. I just want people to know that I was misled by others and that we are sorry and it shouldn't have gone down that way and I was wrong. So they are actually finally acknowledging that the story they were putting out there, that politics was not a factor and that I was fired for any reason at all is nonsense. But it's sparse comfort a decade on.
Yeah. Wow. So you leave. I mean, are you involved with any VR now?
A little bit. We've got some big news coming soon. I have one more thing actually that's fun along those lines. I recently got the Meta Ray-Bans. Have you seen those? The little camera glasses. And it once it's all set up, it says, ask Meta about anything. Just say, okay, Meta, and then ask your question. Boop, boop. It's like, okay, Meta, when was Palmer Luckey fired? And he goes, boop, boop. Palmer Luckey was fired on March 29th, 2017, after being found guilty of stealing intellectual property in a trade secret lawsuit. And then it links to a story on ZDNet where the guy says I was found guilty of this crime, but he's literally wrong. It literally didn't happen. Because first of all, being found guilty is for criminal cases, not civil cases. Two, I literally won on all of the charges around trade secrets. Like we literally won on them. And the judge threw out all the damages against me and said, yeah, he's not guilty of any of this. So like, but what's crazy is of course, like the average person, like you ask these questions and these things that journalists write are being brought up years in the future as the basis for AI knowledge. And like if you ask these AI systems, as far as they know, it's all true. It's all true. So, according to these AIs, I was fired after I funded a tidal wave of anti-Semitic memes.
Jeez.
And it's just, and how do you undo that, right? It's like, it's this persistent harm that just lasts forever. Like, let's say that I could get them by sending my lawyers after them now to remove these stories. Well, there's still these huge AI models that have been trained on a decade now of reporting and re-reporting. How do you undo that? It's a big problem when you've got so much bullshit that's been put out there. A tidal wave of it. I'd say maybe the majority of it.
Well, I think the good news is I think the majority of people now know that legacy media is complete bullshit. No matter where you're watching Sean Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.